Yep, I know. I look a little scruffy. Uh, what can I say? My car now played for 6 hours, 6.5 actually. I would try to fix it. It would try to fix me, and that's part of automobile ownership. Let me pass on a little bit of advice here, just based on experience. When I first bought my mother that Mazda Protege 5, I hated it because when I tried to work on it was hell on earth. So I managed to get my hands on a copy of the dealer, the workshop books. Um, the Mazda was actually designed to be very easy to work on. But there's only one way to do whatever you're trying to do. There's only one way to do it. Every other way is the wrong way. And it will take forever. And you might even lose a finger. But yeah. So here's the thing. American cars, particularly GM cars, my God, there are a lot of moving parts. And it's not because they need to be. They're just in the habit of cramming as much stuff in as many places as they think they can. When your window breaks on a Camaro, a Buick, maybe Century, whatever they call them now, or even a Cadillac, yeah, you can get the motors fairly cheaply on eBay. And what will happen is when you undo the bolts to remove the glass, a whole bunch of metal, different pieces of metal will rain down into the door. And your window will never be the same again unless you work for a dealership and you've been doing this stuff all day, every day. Just change it in a Mazda Protege 5. You remove the door panel. Yes, there's a YouTube video for that. Then you unscrew or otherwise remove the bolts and screws that hold the mechanism in place. First, you have to pull the window. That's the same no matter who your car was built by, but that's it. The entire window mechanism will drop out in your hand. You of course have to disconnect the switch and the armrest. But again, there are so many videos out there. So many different people working on Proteges, Protege 5s. So yeah. Last time I had to replace one, cost $50. It took me 20 minutes. No pieces fell. Because you see, it's a little cable drive. What does it in? It's a cable snap eventually from use. Now, the way GM does it, it's like a regular window regulator, only instead of a crank, that's where the motor goes. And they're expensive as hell. You will pay through your nose to never quite have your window the same again. I guess what I'm saying is if you have a Japanese car or any kind of foreign car, feel free to work on it. And if you have a General Motors product, don't even think about it. Just take it to the dealer. The AC. I bought that damn AC for 4 hours because of the way it's fastened and where it's located. Now, 3 weeks ago, I replaced the same compressor in the Mazda. It's right up front. You want to get under the car, it's right up front. Getting under the car sometimes helps. It takes 20 minutes to change. Everything on the Mazda about takes 20 minutes to change. They probably figured out a way to pull the engine and drop a new one in 20 minutes. You will end up with cuts, scrapes, if you're unlucky, spider bites, yellow jacket stings. Trying to get that damn compressor out. Again, foreign cars, feel free to work on them. General Motors, they try to cram as many damn things in as many places as possible. Really and truly, you need a robot to work on those cars because your arm isn't going to be small enough to fit through the damn opening. The one opening for the last boat. But I would have rather spent 6 hours out there doing that than 6 hours in here watching videos. It takes me back to the 80s. So let's see here. I ordered certain merchandise, and for the second time, they sent me complimentary vape pens. I want to be very clear about this. I'm no longer back vaping. But with tobacco, it will not kill you the way cigarettes will. Cannabis, on the other hand, THC, is the one thing where strictly would advise somebody like just, go with an edible or smoke a joint or some hashish, but do not vape THC. Let me see if this has any vitamin E in it, because a couple of years ago, there was a problem in the major cities. No, I can't see that. Anyway, vitamin E would rub on your skin or taken in pill form is okay. However, if
Harry, come here. You're going to want to see this.
okay, I'll be right there. Real quick. When you inhale vitamin E on contact with lung tissue, it's like inhaling sulfuric acid. It will literally melt your lungs. I don't know if these guys are using it, but I know the guys 2-3 years ago were. Trying to step aside so that it's not marijuana. The fact is, I think that's a major part of what drove legalization in the states that have it. They looked at Kush, they looked at Spice, they looked at K2, and then they looked at those damn vape pods. And more of them just legalized it. Like the HIV epidemic back in the 80s. In Texas, if you want a syringe, you need a prescription. I'm not aware of an exception to that. In New Mexico, you need a syringe. Back in 1988, drive up to City Drug, you get a 10-pack of U100s for $3.25. I won't say who I was getting them for, but I hope she appreciated them. I found her sharpening her well-used syringe on the brick facade of the house. And then I saw her drawing water from the bathroom faucet with which to mix her crystal mouth, to make it injectable.
Eric?
What? So basically, I provided this individual with syringes and bottles of distilled water. And I gradually tried to wean her off of the mouth. But a certain so-called friend of mine kept slipping into her house and getting her dirty again. He's dead. I don't miss him. She's dead. I miss her so damn much. Anyway, I don't know what my mother's going to show me, but she's barking like a damn chihuahua, so I better end this. Bye.